Aries, hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your general reading. We're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Sorry, I was trying to see which deck we were gonna use today. Alright, Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Aries collective. Give us the most accurate, relevant, and necessary message for Aries at this time. What do they need to know? What does Aries need to know at this time? Alright, Five of Cups was the first card out. Total transparency. I already did a full reading for you guys, and my computer did not record it. In that reading, we got the Five of Cups with the Five of Coins. And then the Three of Swords as well. There was another card with it, but I can't remember what it was. Basically indicating a lot of, the Two of Coins. A lot of sadness, a lot of grief, a lot of maybe guilt, resentment, anger, any of those emotions kind of being bottled up and then manifesting as physical ailments. There was a lot of feelings of being left out, being let down, being heartbroken by a situation. You could have gone through an illness, a time of extreme depression, and you felt like you didn't have anybody by your side. I feel like you realize that now. This is a past situation. I don't think you're necessarily going through it right now, but I do think there's some of that grief as you kind of rethink about the situation, recognize what you don't want. I feel like you keep revisiting this. Like, when I was at my lowest, this person wasn't there for me. That's not the kind of partner that I want. That's not the kind of relationship that I want. When I was at my lowest, I didn't have anybody to turn to, and I want to change that so I don't have to go through things on my own. I want someone to shoulder the weight. All those types of things. I do feel like there is someone here who could be offering a cup of love. I don't think it's really what you're looking for, though. I feel like it'll be kind of a situation that is very lopsided. It could be from a King of Wands person, fellow fire sign, but it's like, I don't know, it just feels like it's not necessarily enough. It's not really what you're looking for. You want something magical. You want something that lights you up, that feels divinely guided, divinely protected, like appointed to you by your specific guides, guardians, angels, those looking out for you, is kind of like what you're longing for. I don't see you wanting to settle. I don't see you settling, period. There's that Two of Coins coming out. I feel like you carry a lot of weight. You carry a lot on your shoulders. You could be a single parent. You could be a caregiver. You could just have a lot on your plate that you're trying to juggle, that you're trying to keep in the air. It could look on the outside looking in that you are very versed at this. You're very good. You do these things effortlessly, but I feel like it's taking a toll on your health. Honestly, I feel like it's taking a toll on maybe even your mental health. Yeah, I'm really getting, you want someone to help shoulder the responsibility. You want to be with someone who is a partner, who carries their fair share of the weight, who puts in as much effort as you put in, who makes your life easier, not harder, who lessens the stress, who says things like, don't worry about it, I got you, don't worry, I got it, I got you, don't worry about it. I feel like those are the words that you've kind of been longing to hear. Which, yeah, who doesn't want to hear that? Who doesn't want to have someone to help them go through difficult times, to help them shoulder a burden, even just someone to talk to? I feel like you've been kind of bottling things up for a really long time. I don't feel like you let very many people in. I don't think you voice your struggles, your burdens, whatever you want to call it, your responsibilities to a lot of people. I feel like you just do what's needed to be done. You keep moving, but you're looking for a life that's more balanced. You're looking for a life that is more guided, I'm getting. You could be looking for a mentor. You could be looking to some sort of traditional authority figure, a church member, pastor, even like a fatherly figure that you look up to. This could be like a professor, lawyer, someone who kind of is in a very traditionally high position, right? But I feel like you look up to them, you care about their opinions, you care about what they think. You could be seeking advice from this person, you could be seeking counsel from this person. But I do see you seeking some sort of guidance. I will say we have the infinity symbol here twice. We have it here in the Two of Coins. We have it here in the Magician. I do feel like Spirit wants me to remind you that you have access to an infinite well of love, appreciation, reciprocation, joy, abundance, prosperity. Like, you have access to all of this stuff. Don't pinch yourself off from it. Don't I'm getting pinch yourself off due to stress, mostly due to feelings of being let down, feelings of what you want. Because when you focus on what you want, it puts emphasis on what you don't have. So focus on what you do have. You still have two really beautiful, full, overflowing cups. Even if these three turned out to be bullshit, even if these three like weren't what you expected, they were everything that you wanted, but they spilt. They're no longer in your life. You still have two really full, beautiful, overflowing cups. And you can multiply those. The more you focus on loving yourself and filling your own well, the more that will multiply and overflow to the people around you. That Three of Pentacles keeps wanting to flip, but it hasn't come out yet. We have two fives here with this Hierophant and this Five of Cups. I feel like these are really like drawn out cycles. I'm getting decades long. There could have been experience from maybe even like 10 plus years ago that you are still healing from. I feel like you are very much transmuting a lot of energy. I'm getting grief, especially. Yes, this could have been a very traumatic, grief-stricken experience from like 10 plus years ago that you are now sort of healing the wound from, closing out the cycle and starting a new chapter. And this new chapter is, I will just say, major, because this is all major arcana out for this, what's coming in, for what. Whose dog is that? The fuck? They're hauling ass. Sorry. I just saw a dog like sprinting down the street. It's running so fast. I don't know, it's probably chasing the cats. There's so many cats outside in this neighborhood. Well, mostly my neighbors. I just hope he doesn't get any of them. Sorry, woof. Talk about a distraction. Yes, this next chapter, what you're transmuting and turning your life into, what you're transmuting, this grief, trauma, all of this as it heals, it's being transmuted and transformed into this. Someone who has all of the resources, every single thing that they could possibly need to bring their dream life into their reality, to experience it, to have it here in their 3D experience. You have that, you're doing it, you have a plan, you have your path, you know the spells. Like it's kind of like the mise en place, right? You get ready for this recipe, you get ready to cast your spell, you get ready to do all of these things, and you then do them. You're not just thinking about doing them. This is taking action. This could also be an energy of you graduating, coming from like student to teacher, you becoming a teacher. People could be seeking out your mentorship. Maybe they've seen what you have done, seen what you've created. I would like to do that too. Can you show me what you did? Can you help me get to this space? You could be taking someone under your wing. Getting really big Taurus energy. You could have strong Taurus placements. This person who you're going to be kind of mentoring and guiding could be a Taurus person. I think that you're going to be coming out of this Hermit. This Hermit isn't an indicator of me that you need to go into Hermit mode. I feel like you're coming out of Hermit mode. I do feel like you've really dug deep to address and kind of, address mosely. I'm getting, this could even be childhood trauma inflicted on you by like a paternal figure, could have been a fire sign person, a relationship where there was a significant age difference that experienced a lot of trauma, that you could be healing from and moving on from. I feel like it is required a lot of you. It's required for you to make your circle very, very, very small, some to the point of non-existent, like not going out, not really having friends. You have people that you check in with every once in a while, but you just don't, I don't see you opening yourself up, is what I'm getting. But now you're starting to. I think you're starting to realize as you heal these traumas, these wounds, these whatever that have been festering, I feel like you're coming out of Hermit mode and kind of exploring who you are outside of it, detached from that trauma, having used it for the good of yourself and those around you, having put it to, I don't know, kind of like turn it into a purpose, is what I'm getting, versus just carrying it as trauma and pain. Not taking it. The Knight of Pentacles to finish this up with the Fool on the bottom of the deck. That is you. That is your card. Light. There you go. You are the Fool on the Fool's journey. This is your story. You don't care how many times you have to start over, as long as you get it right, as long as it's your dream life and that is what you're creating. I feel like you're not scared to start over. Especially now, you've kind of navigated these tumultuous, traumatic experiences. You've used them to help kind of develop and expand parts of your personality, who you are at your core, your being. Again, I'm getting really strong Taurus energy. If you are opening yourself up to the possibility of love, I do feel like it is here for you. I do feel like there is a divine counterpart coming in for you. This could be a Taurus person, Capricorn or Virgo, but mostly Taurus. I'm getting, you're going to realize that it's okay to love, it's to express, to feel things, to be hurt, to move through it. I don't know. I do feel like you guys could be in a little bit of a dark spot, kind of as you revisit these things, as you kind of rehash, figure out what turn you took to lead you here. How did I get here? How did I get there? Because I don't feel like you're there anymore. It's like it's a reflective energy I'm getting. You're looking back, but as you reflect, as you look for solutions to help you deal with this, I do feel like you're kind of reliving it all over again, and it could be trying to take you back to a darker space, to a lonelier space, to a left out, to a feeling left out is what I'm getting. Don't get lost in that energy. Stay there as long as you need to sort this out and to I was going to say decompartmentalize, but I don't think that's correct. Maybe more like deconstruct and repurpose is what I'm getting. How you're going to deal with this past situation that's kind of lingering, that needs to be healed for sure before you can move forward and have a fulfilling, prosperous, abundant, stable relationship, which I don't know why I'm getting so much focus on relationship in this. There's hardly any like career, money focus. Although this can be, if this doesn't resonate with you in relationship, but it resonates like, oh, well, that sounds like my work situation or whatever. Okay, apply it there. I'm not here to say where it applies in your life. It could be any number of things for any number of people. These readings are for a collective, right? So if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. I will not be offended, I promise you. There's another reading for you on my page that I can also promise you. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I love you all so very, very much. Happy birthday to those of you who have end of March? Yes, end of March birthdays. I love you all so very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.